Hi, old guy in shed. Well, sorry I've been a bit remiss in getting these episodes out, but I've been busy. And I've been doing lots of different things. I'm going to give you a little show around the shed again. I know I've done this before, and I don't want you to get bored or anything like that. But for those of you who have followed me in the past, you will have noticed that I'm a bit of a fan of Italian motorbikes. In particular, I like my Norge, I like my MV Agusta, I like my Ducati Passa, I like my Marini, I like them all. But I have quite an eclectic sort of selection. And one of my problems, all my bikes are easy to live with once I've got them on the road. And the by and large are very good. But the Norge I had a problem with, which was the bike was wonderful, and by the time, due to old age and failing faculties, I found it difficult to get the bike up the path because there's a very slight incline and it's a heavy old girl, and so I struggled. I used to have to get it up the path and go and sit down for 5 minutes to recover. Anyway, I'll just show you around my workshop, or the shed as it's better known. There's my Ducati Passo, there's the Breva, the one under the cover isn't mine, it's one I'm looking after. There's the Falcone, the Marini, and here we then have the MV Agusta, and one or two of you may have noticed there's no Norge in here. Well, I made a corporate decision, and that was to make my life a bit easier, and so I've traded it in. Both myself and a handful of my friends are all quite astonished that I have, because I bought that bike 8 years ago, brand new, with the intention it was the bike that I was going to, you know, have till I was nailed into a wooden box. But it's gone. I shall now reveal to you all what has replaced it. So I'll turn this around here and we can look at the garage door, and I can now raise my garage, and you will have the pleasure of the reveal on this wonderfully sunny day of what has replaced the Norge. And there we go, folks. What do we reckon? It's the Moto Guzzis V85 TT. It's a 2019 model, and it is so easy for me to manoeuvre in and out of the garage, and it's lovely to ride. It's a piece of kit. So what I will be doing is a full-blown sort of ride on it, what have you, but I'll take you for a little walk around and tell me in the comments what you think. Let me just get the camera off here. There we go. This is the view of the bike from this side. We go around. We've got this aftermarket screen, which is a bit taller than the standard one. It has this TFT screen, which is a hoot. When you turn it on, it goes nuts. Look at this lot. Beautiful pictures, look at that. And then it all comes up beautiful. Now, as it gets dark, that changes colour, which is pretty good. This is the outside of the bike, the big monster exhaust. It came with the aftermarket top box, which is pretty good. I would have liked it to have had the panniers, but hey, you can't have everything in life, can you? And I can possibly buy them again. So there we have it. That's my new acquisition. So we'll just bring this back round to me, and there we go. Comments please. I'll be fascinated to know what you guys think of the new acquisition and whether or not you think I've made a mistake. I don't believe I have. I really don't believe I made a mistake. I was worried, you know, I really was sort of, oh my god, what have I done? After I walked out of the shop and I'd done the deal, because I did trade it with a dealer, and I got a fair price, and I'm quite happy and comfortable with it. And when I first got it and rode it around, I noticed it's got cruise control. Never had a bike with cruise. I never thought I'd own a bike with a cruise control, but I have. And I didn't think it was working properly, and I took it back in. They plugged it into their diag, reset the handlebar controls and the throttle bodies, took it out, perfect. It now works as it should. No discussion, straight into the workshop, straight and did it, right away, brilliant. I will give them a shout out. It was Thunder Road in Bridgend. Nice bunch of guys in the workshop there, really helpful. Yeah, so very pleased with that. I've got a motorbike with modes. The hell? Modes. It's more of a mobile phone than a motorbike. And I've got road, rain and off-road. 3 modes it's got. I don't suppose I will ever use off-road. Might try the rain, see what it's like, but I very much doubt it'll get much because I don't go riding in the rain, so that ain't going to get a great lot of use, is it? Other than that, no, it's a lovely thing to ride. I don't know whether I'm going to miss the sheer grunt of the 1200 engine, because that's the 850, but it seems lively enough for me, and it's a very, like I say, a very engaging thing to ride. So I'm going to go get the old head camera on, take it for a run and do you a proper ride round after, you know, I mean, we've had the look around it. But before I do that, let's hear a few comments. Let's see how it goes. Like and subscribe as usual, and I've got to get and finish it. I'm having a nightmare with the MV Agusta bureaucracy. I want to see that finished. It's now annoying me because the bloody thing runs, and I need to now crack on with the 3.5 Marini, which has now come away from the wall and it's come into the middle of the workshop, so it's progressing towards getting looked at. You may have noticed that I have no 250 Guzzi 2-stroke. I sold that to a very nice chap. He's in the club, in the Moto Guzzis club, and I've also sold the pretty little 250 Moto Marini, which I didn't want to sell. A chap came to look at my bikes, and I was trying to sell him the 3.5 because I haven't touched it and it needs work, and I kind of lost my mojo with it a bit, if there's any such thing as a bloody mojo. Lost my enthusiasm for it, especially as I had the 250, which was so bloody pretty. He then made me an offer, or I put a price on it that I would be happy with, because he was saying, how much would it be? I like that. I said, well, the 350 is a much more powerful bike. And he said, yeah, but that 250. And kept going through this loop. In the end, I put a price on it, and he went, I'll buy that. And so I couldn't not sell it. So I had then the finances to change the Norge for the 850. That's how I could afford to do that. And I have to say, although I did dearly love that little 250 Marini, I think long term and over the next couple of months, particularly because we're getting some good weather now, I will get more out of that 850 than I will the Norge and the 250 put together. because it's such an easy bike to live with, such an easy bike to ride. So like I say, let's have some comments and see how we get on. This is badly put together, by the way. I haven't been able to get hold of my camera girl, so I'm doing it all on my own. We'll see how we get on. Talk to you very soon. Old guy in shed saying bye and signing off. I'm going to go and play with my 850 now, my new V85 TT.